Hello everyone, Latif Smith here, and this is my week 4 presentation and ethical analysis. For my analysis, I'll be going over the verification of timesheets. Timesheets are your basically proof or execution of how many hours you work per week. And then you go ahead and sign off on this document or submit it electronically to confirm with your boss that you have completed this many hours and this is how much money you should be paid out at the end of the week or bi-weekly, so that way you can be compensated accordingly for the duties you have taken care of. Now, the duties with timesheets, we're supposed to be honest with them. If you have a schedule from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., you should be there from those times, and you should go ahead and take care of all your chores that are due upon that shift. So, filling out paperwork or monitoring facility, as well as greeting customers, things like that should all be taken care of. Your duties as well will also be reporting if one of your peers does not attend their shift or does not show up on time. When you sign as an employee, there's basically something you are supposed to, if you see something, say something. So basically, failure to report can consider you as an accomplice. If we look at individuals' approach from a virtuous standpoint, we could see that they should act according to what a good person would do or in good nature, which would essentially be to be honest. When you signed with the agency, you agreed that if you saw something, you would report it. So the principle is that if you work this at 3 p.m. to 10 p.m., they should also work 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. and they should be on time and be there. Greeting customers, watching the facility in a happy manner. The results of this, from them not or you not reporting that they're falsifying this, things could get out of hand, and fellow team members could also start showing up late or not showing up at all, or not have good work habits. So it's definitely best to report early, so that way you can get that out the way. If an individual uses a utilitarian base to analyze the situation, the individual would focus mostly on the consequences. So if they use act utilitarianism, they would choose off the basis of also being a good person, and also rule utilitarianism states that the rules say you should report, and failure to report would consider you as an accomplice. And the consequences of failure to report in the situation of falsifying timesheets essentially could be loss of duties, loss of pay, loss of work, ultimately costing you your job or you getting a write-up, and that's all for you not being honest and forthcoming. So I think personal values will also come into play when using a utilitarian standpoint. In conclusion, I believe a utilitarian approach would be the best way to approach the situation of essentially having to report that a fellow peer was falsifying timesheets. The consequences for you as an individual aren't really going to be worth your job for someone getting paid the same amount of money as you, as them not showing up to work. That's unfair to you. It's unfair to the team. And the consequences are you'll get in trouble, they could get fired, the rest of the team's not showing up, and work's not getting done. So it's really just a ripple effect that continues. So as the rule states, when you sign with the agency, if you see something, you should definitely say something and report it in a timely fashion. This concludes my presentation, and thank you all for listening.